Hey guys, welcome to The Shack, an LTWK podcast. You can check us out on Stitcher, Twitter,
Twitter,
wherever
Stitcher,
you find your podcast.
Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Apple,
And just
Google
to be clear,
Podcasts.
this is our second go through of this because we were having some technical difficulties.
Right.
So we're revisiting some old favorites here.
So hey,
Yes.
we need to do a roll call. Let everybody know who's here today. I'm here, LT.
It's good to hear, man, on the inside.
Mikey.
Nick.
Sam.
So we wanted to bring you a show today. We're going to talk about, kind of let you know what goes on in the shop every day, kind of the things that we talk about. Now, naturally, we do make knives. And,
We do?
Yeah, we do that, and a lot of the business stuff gets on. But we eat lunch sometimes, and we also sit around and talk about stuff. Usually,
Stuff.
What kind of stuff?
well, knives, trucks, guns, kayaks, all kinds of stuff. So we got tons of stuff. Today happens to be Friday, and it's a pretty nice day other than it's really hot, but it's still really nice.
Yeah, a little hot.
And we are going to stay over tonight and work on putting a lift kit on Sammy's FJ.
Mm-hmm. Surely be. Should be fun.
Yeah.
A little bit of rust under there. But the case of PB blaster I used should help, I'm hoping.
Yeah, he's been spraying that thing down every day, every morning, every lunch, every evening for what, a week?
Except for today, I missed out on lunch because we were a little bit busy
Yeah. but
eating and vidying and stuff.
So we're looking, hopefully that will go good. Scott's got a strut compressor, and
Yeah.
they're
One of
gonna
the
get
dangerous
everything
tools.
together. Hopefully the
But it
rust
works.
is not a problem. But
It only hurts if it explodes.
That thing scares me.
It'll be
Like,
fine.
When you were using the other one yesterday, I thought for sure it was going to shoot across the
No.
room, through the wall, into
Those
another
couldn't
building.
get any safer. They wouldn't sell them if they weren't safe.
No, ain't that
Yeah,
the
right.
truth?
is that like if it's on the internet, it's true?
Exactly.
Okay.
He read on the internet that strut compressors were safe.
So we will let you know how that turns out in a future episode.
Potentially, we'll let you know how that turns out.
Nah, it's going to be fine. We've done. I mean, we've done.
the next one may be a memorial
How many-
episode to Sam.
How many lift kits have Scott put on? In
752.
No, I meant more than this year.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
6,846.
We lost
So,
count.
and you've put on one or two or three.
For a
I've
One,
watched and
but
or
it's
helped with a
been
couple.
an evolving lift.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
I've
one's
done the
actually
suspension
easy,
on the
right?
truck twice.
But this one you're thinking's fairly easy.
Easier than what?
Well,
Not putting a
I thought
suspension
you had
on.
new shocks and coils for the back and shocks and strut for the front,
I
right?
do,
And
yes.
it's done.
Yes, hopefully, as long as all the bolts come out.
Okay, well, it
So-
sounds
Which they're
relatively.
not, but we have a torch.
We do.
So
It's
if
all
it's not painfully obvious just yet, we are talking about nothing today on this episode of the
LT, what's the
Uh-uh.
topic today?
You know what?
He's not the topic guy.
Nick.
I'm sorry.
I know. yeah.
Sammy, what's the topic today?
And
I
I would
don't
like
know.
to go on the record saying that this is a bad idea.
Okay, for those of you listening, Nick has
So angry. So
whiny
angry.
things to say. This is a bad idea. We think it's a good idea because we want to bring you, like, this is how we do things every day. We get squirreled. We go this way. We go that way. We get all of our work done plus more, and then enjoy ourselves the whole time.
I got it. I
like
figured
we're-
out what it is, Scott. Today's topic is no topic.
That's correct.
The no topic day?
Yeah.
No topic.
No topic.
day.
Okay.
It's the no topic.
Well, we can all babble for quite a while.
Yeah,
So.
and we got these cool hologramic stickers, which we're going to squirrel away.
Hologramic.
Thanks, Sticker Mule.
There's your plug. What would you call it?
They are holographic stickers.
Yeah.
He said hologramic.
I call it 70s Trans Am dashboard.
Holographic.
Oh, you know,
He said
Yeah.
I've said
hologramic.
I
that 3
see.
times.
It's from
You're
the
finally
70s.
catching on.
I just heard it
The
for
spun
the first
aluminum
time.
dash.
That reminds me of
They did
the
that.
third
Yeah.
Back to the Future movie. There was
Gotta
some
get
of that
back
stuff
in
when they went
time.
into the future. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see that totally.
Marty
So anyway,
McFly's
got
sunglasses.
that.
That's right.
Well, hey, just for today, it happens to be Amy's birthday, and we had
Happy birthday.
Oreo
9
cookie
o'clock
ice cream
ice
cake
cream.
at 9:00 break this
Do
morning.
Awesome.
people know who Amy is?
We
by
got
the way?
Amy works here, by the way.
Yeah,
That's
she's that
good.
person that
She's-
does
All
it.
that
she's a
matters
great
is that we
person.
are all very chatty
Yeah.
as a result of the cake.
We got sugared
We're still
up.
on our sugar high from 9 o'clock this morning.
You
and it's about
guys
2 in the
cannot handle
afternoon.
your sugar.
Sam's like,
Killing
"What's
me.
the big deal? I'm coming off my sugar drink and having some sugar cake."
Yeah, I was drinking a
Sam and I
sugar
are
drink
trained
and
professionals. The rest of you
ate some
are
sugar cake.
amateur hour.
I'm
Yep.
telling you, I
Mikey
will
made
We
admit
had
it hit
Pepsi.
me.
Oreo ice cream cake, and I kid you not, it was like taking a 5-pound bag of sugar and pouring it directly into your mouth and sprinkling a little bit of Oreo on top.
Ask me what I had for breakfast. No, go ahead, ask me.
All right, what'd you have for breakfast?
I had a bag of sugar with a bag of powdered sugar on top.
I believe it. I believe it. I've
That's
seen you
great.
eat. There's no doubt. So anyway, we were jacked up.
Nothing
Now,
better than
when
9
the
o'clock
crash
ice cream.
happens,
You're
We're
just
out.
going to hear snoring.
you'll hear us slap Scott when his eyes start drooping because he's
Yeah,
already. I
just
can
start
see.
slapping him anyhow.
He's already slouching. He's got his arms crossed. He's getting his comfiness on.
He's got them half-closed eyes.
If I get the neck pillow out of the truck,
I'd
you'll
give him
know
a
I'm going
wedgie, but
down.
he's already wearing his Magnum PI shorts.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Shorter the better.
Thank God
Get
this
that
is
image
radio
out of
only,
your
right?
head.
So
Hey.
anyway, after our ice cream cake, which we had this morning, that was really good. So we are preparing for a FJ lift kit build tonight. So that's one of the
And
things.
tomorrow and potentially Sunday.
Speaking of random
I hope-
squirrel things, I'm on Amazon right now as we're recording this,
Yeah.
and on
Yes.
my homepage popped up an advertisement or a suggestion for a chainmail scrubber for cast iron cookware. And I know we all like cast iron
Yeah.
stuff. Have any of you guys tried this? Because it looks
I
interesting.
have a friend who does chainmail, and he made me one.
Yeah, does it work good?
Works pretty good.
Okay.
I try not to let my cast iron get to that point,
Right,
but
right,
yes,
right.
it does work.
Really?
Okay.
I've seen
And
you
that's where
cooking
Sam and I
utensils.
looked at each
No,
other and
no,
been
no,
camping with
please.
you.
The camping cast iron is
Should we
different.
go down this
He
rabbit
scrapes
hole of
the
Mike's
food
equipment?
out of it to put the next round of food in it. Like,
Yeah.
and this is like months in between. He
Yo,
just
I
scrapes
know.
the excess
know.
gunk off from last
Whoa,
time.
whoa, whoa, whoa!
and starts
Cap,
cooking.
you just slow down. I remember getting my scotto out, or Sam telling me
Ooh, no,
about this.
I
Oh,
remember
yeah,
getting
with
the
the
scottle
shrimp.
out.
that
Oh,
still
no,
had
the
shrimp
clam
on it
was
from 2 months
so
before when you
bad.
borrowed it.
Oh, that was.
But to top it off,
When we went to Muddy Chef,
That
and you
was-
let
Oh,
Slade
dude,
to
it
us.
was
really
Oh,
bad.
He was so mad at you.
Oh,
because
it's
I
not
was
so
in
bad.
Georgia,
I
and
must
that
have
was
forgot.
the only thing I had to
I'm
cook on.
sorry.
In all fairness,
Oh,
and
so
Mike,
it gave it a
I'm gonna
seafood
go ahead and
flavor,
apologize for
whatever.
this one up front. Mike
A
did set
rancid
his
seafood
stove on fire one time.
Actually, I was not involved in that.
Oh,
Y'all
that
set
doesn't
my
make it
stove on
better.
fire.
No, Nick, I think it was me and you.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
well,
You
that
could've
bad.
cleaned
nevertheless,
first,
it was
Nick.
the condition of the stove that caused.
Wasn't
it to-
there
It
a
had
to
nothing to do
ignite.
with the 32 pounds of bacon y'all cooked on it in one day.
Just
No.
saying.
Bacon's
wasn't there a
not greasy.
problem once boiling hot dogs in a jet boil? Did that catch fire?
No.
No.
But I have boiled hot
Mike has
dogs in
caught
jet
fire
Yeah.
using a jet boil. I've seen it.
All that time you burnt. Yeah, that was a bad one. That was a herder.
He was peeling for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that was a good
On
one.
his face.
I forget what happened. Oh, that boiled
Ty
over.
Sprankle was
Yeah,
making
yeah.
coffee and it boiled over, and
Oh, I've done
my
that many
flame
times.
adjuster is broken. And as I was trying to turn it with my hand, it burped up.
Yeah,
my
I
hand.
remember. That was a
Whoops.
herder. I remember that one.
We still like our jet boils. Don't get us
Oh
wrong.
yeah, no. I'm
Love
super.
I have
big jet
since
boil
purchased
fan.
a new
I
jet
own-
boil
I
and
own two.
retired the old
Yeah.
one.
Now, do you see my jet boil? I don't cook in. I just water.
I just do water. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Never
I
cooked
really
in it?
Never
just
cook in
I
it.
do water and coffee in mine, and that's about
No.
it.
You know,
I see. I don't even do coffee. I don't want to put anything other than water
Oh,
in there.
I do.
really
I got
gotta
the
force
French
people
press
like,
thing. I
no,
do
you
coffee.
can borrow it, but we're only boiling water. You do whatever you want after that. Yeah, no food
Yeah.
in my jet boil.
Water, coffee.
Never.
Huh.
Sorry, that's just
I
the way
can
I, like
I
to
can
roll.
understand and
My jet
respect
boil.
your decision, but my wife is a coffee drinker and she likes French press. So.
Okay, but I'm cool with that. But
That's
you know
not
those
food,
drip. What's that
though.
drippy thing I got, Sam? That where I put the.
A pour over coffee.
Yeah, pour
Yeah.
over coffee maker.
I didn't
Carry
hate that.
coffee.
No, they're fine,
Carry
but
coffee
she
maker.
just happens to like French press coffee.
Huh?
I bring a 20-pound propane tank, a single burner stove, and a 14-pot
Yeah.
percolator.
Yes, that has to
Excellent.
percolate for approximately 3 days.
Yeah, but the coffee that comes out of
45
it is
minutes.
for a
good.
long time.
When
Yeah, if
LT has to make a warm-up cup of coffee
that's
while your
because
percolator
you
is
can't
making
function without
coffee,
coffee.
That's like when you go to Starbucks. You know, you got to stop at Dunkin' Donuts first to get coffee, so you can wait in line for coffee. It's that's
Well,
how
That's
that
serious
goes.
I've never
right
heard of
there.
that one.
Yeah.
that's a commitment level I have not attained.
I don't know if I've
Yeah.
done
I
that
have
one.
never done this,
But
but
Mike
I've
is
heard
right.
plenty of people say
I gotta
that's the
have a
case.
like. Well, I don't gotta have, but I enjoy to have a cup of coffee relatively quick. Now, Sam perks some nice coffee. I like it, but it's a long process.
Well, if you'd get up a little later, I'd have the coffee done when you roll out of bed.
No.
But you insist on getting up at 3 a.m.
Well, you gotta have coffee ready.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're already up at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Can't you
So
just
we're
heat
good to
up some
go.
of the coffee from the night before and use
I'll be
that
right
as the
back.
warm
There's
up?
not stuff left.
Oh,
That's the
Nick has to
problem.
go accept a delivery of shelves for
Yeah.
me.
So we're gonna be a
so
man down for just a.
Just
couple
don't ask
minutes.
Nick important questions while he's gone.
Yeah. Okay. So we will
Take Mr. Chatty Pants with you.
Come on, Billy.
go ahead,
I
steel
guess that
lifter.
means I'm leaving.
you're
forearm
going.
guy.
Hey, Well, if you do, call and we'll come down there.
We can pause
so
the
if,
recording.
for
In the
those of you
meantime, the
guys-
three of us will continue talking about old people things while the youngsters are
Well,
gone.
the youngsters are gone. That's a good one.
That's nice.
So other than, I think that lift kit's going to be a little bit
Hard to
of
do?
work.
Yes.
Yeah. He
I
allotted
think it's
2.5
going to be
days.
surprisingly easier than you think.
I'm hoping.
Well,
I
if
really
this
am.
truck was not rusty, no problem. I'd probably do it with
Right.
my eyes closed. They're going to be breaking some bolts potentially,
I
but
know.
we got the torch. We got the.
Looks like a nice setup. I think it'll be
He's
good.
been proactively spraying PB Blaster, and that
yeah,
does
yeah.
work.
I know.
He is.
Well, we'll see.
Actually, Nick and Sammy ran down. We're getting some new shelves for Mikey's area, the build area. To
If it makes you
change up
feel any
some
better,
things.
it's
Dig it.
not rusty under where the nuts are.
Okay, but right past the threads is
Right.
more rust. Okay.
yeah, that's going to be rough. So, hey,
okay.
we got some news last night that the Blade Show was canceled.
I'm
Yep.
not at all surprised by this.
No,
Not one
not
bit.
surprised. Actually, not even well, I'm unhappy because the Blade's big Super Bowl for us. And,
Right,
and
but
we
it's
get to
not
go.
a good time to be going out in public right now.
No, and
No,
more
that's for
reason.
sure.
Yeah, kind of like, hey, it's canceled. What are we going to do, though?
Yes.
So we have some plans, right? We got some plans.
I'm
yeah.
excited about
Good
our
plans.
plans.
All right, why don't you throw a couple out on the table there, bud?
Well, okay. First of all, we are going to have a Friday night gig and then a Saturday afternoon gig.
Right, right.
Friday nights for the Pout House members, which if you are not a member, now's the time to join. There's a link on the website. It's $20 a year. If you win one drawing, you've well surpassed your amount of payment on the Pout
Just
House.
for the pre-admittance, for the Friday night
Sure,
event
yeah, well,
for the
Fridays,
virtual blade.
Yes, Friday will be good.
Hmm.
Friday night from 7 to 9, we will have a special show just for the Pout House members. And there's going to be some really cool knives for sale.
Oh, absolutely, and some other
And some
things.
never before attempted /seen /offered.
It's going to
Yeah.
be good.
Now
It'll
we
be
got
good.
some cool things. We sat around for a couple hours this morning. Again, it was about 6:40 last night when we got an email that says, "Hey, the Blade Show is officially canceled." So this morning
Yep.
we have to kind of regroup because we're only 14 working days away.
As you often say,
Yes.
we do our best flying when it's
Yeah.
by the seat of
Oh,
our
no
pants.
doubt. You know me. I'm like, yeah, this is it. This is the cool part because we are going to hammer it, and we are
Ramp
going
it
to
up.
come up with some really cool product to show everybody that gets the opportunity
I'm excited.
to tune in.
It's going to be
Heck yeah.
fun.
If it
There's-
weren't for a crisis or an impending deadline, we probably wouldn't get anything done.
Yeah, because then things are a little bit too laid back.
We get
But,
pushed,
that's
and it's good.
part of how we operate, though. We go in there and we kick butt like crazy and go, like bam, 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 get things ready and hit
Correct.
the shows. But with the whole shows, like everything's canceled for the rest of the year for us. We're
Yeah,
kind
we
of,
have shut it down till.
but the one
January.
thing, sadly, the whole COVID thing, and I don't like to see people get sick and dying. There is no doubt about that. But as a company,
sure.
it definitely has changed things for
Yeah.
us and the way we do things. So
Yep.
we've had to rethink because again, we were used to going to shows. We were going to shows.
Yeah, we went from
Two,
three
three
weekends
weekends a
a month to of traveling
Yeah.
to 0.
I mean, one of us used to be on the road at least once a month each, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes, and depending on the
least.
show, going to like the expos and stuff
Yeah.
like that, you're out
Well-
3-4 days camping and
Well, usually in the month of October, I'm gone 6 weeks in a row. With a combination of
6 weeks in the month of October. That's
Well,
impressive.
Awesome.
for my vacation, it usually falls in there, and then I have Expo West.
Pardon the noise. We
Expo
have
East.
some product coming in. Okay, they're here with the
And there you
shelves.
have it.
Good job, boys.
We just unloaded 300 and some pounds of shelves for my almost 400 pounds.
Did you do it one-handed?
Actually, we both did do. I told my I think I can keep up with him because I'm an old man. Thank you for bringing it. We
Very good. Yes.
Today's delivery is brought to you by Uline.
Pitt, Ohio. Oh,
Right on. We just
Pitt,
got our
Ohio,
shelving.
the fine,
So
fine gentleman at Pitt, Ohio.
Yep.
hey, but that's the kind of stuff that happens every day, right? We
Yeah.
get shipments coming in and out. Got
Oh,
cool
yeah.
stuff going on. So right on.
It wouldn't be a podcast about nothing if it weren't for a shelf delivery in the middle of it.
Hey, this is like our normal day. We ought to have video
Thank
running
you.
for this so they can see what we're going on. Because we are sitting in the end of the garage I'll wait for that
With
to
the
quiet
door
down
up.
just a little bit.
What?
Those of you hearing that irritating noise is a what do you call that? A
Pallet
stretch
jack.
Pallet jack.
Yep.
Running down a
Off-roading.
gravel driveway. So
Yep.
that's
But did it
interesting.
sound awesome when we came up?
Oh,
the
it
hill?
did.
It
It was
sounded
like
your
rolling
FJ coming
thunder,
in.
buddy.
Oh, sorry about that. Hey, but yeah, we spent a lot of time on the road
did you
going to
say?
shows. I
That-
said, it's
no,
not like
let's
his
go
FJ
past it.
coming in. Right?
Hurtful.
Yeah. But with the cancellation of all the things, we have had to restructure what we do and kind of do some things online, virtual, a little more Pout House time, a little more social media time. It's definitely changed the face of the world and the face of business because, my gosh, there's just so much. Well, again, supply chains. Having the
Yep.
supply chains interrupted a little
Having
bit.
some trouble, but
Yeah,
we're
but we got it
making
going
do.
on, and then we'll get it set up and going. So, other than we got that going on tonight, what do we got? What have you been doing to your truck lately?
well, I've been trying to get the decals and whatnot stickered up the sides. So I've been doing a little bit on it each night here and there, trying to regain my parking place up next to the door.
You've lost it
You've
based on
never
seniority.
parked next to the door, nor will you ever park next to the door.
Wow.
In all fairness, I could have parked next to the door a
Nor-
couple times,
norm-
but I don't out of respect.
When they're
for the man
done
that parks
babbling,
next to the
I'll
door.
continue.
Yeah. In other words,
Normally,
Sammy
you have
Greaves
to
is on.
have the lettered up vehicle to park right by the door because LT wants folks to, when they come down the hill, they go, "Oh, look at them cool trucks. Oh, that must be the front door." So
Yeah.
that's the way we do it. And then from there, unlike seniority, which it should be, it's whoever
No, it
gets
shouldn't.
here first.
No,
So,
no, it
Mr.
shouldn't.
I get up at 4:30 in the morning. Sammy Pants over there. He
I
parks.
don't get up
He
at
doesn't.
4:30.
You know what
get
I
up
mean.
At 4:30. He gets up at 5.
He parks right by the door, and then
I
LT
also
parks
get here and
besides him.
unlock the place and turn on the power. And
Turn the heat
And then
on. Get your
typically-
coffee
I sit with
started.
him and we have nice chats.
Then normally my Toyota is the third one parked there. However, since I changed trucks and
Again.
had no stickers, Nick has parked his Barbie Jeep up by the door
Because my
with,
party, or Barbie Jeep as he likes to call it,
with no
has
left kit
stickers.
or tires.
Right
But
on.
it's got knife stickers.
Oh, it does.
Well, mine
It
will
looks
too
good.
after this weekend.
So, are you going to work on your stickers this weekend? Because you got that
Yes,
going on?
yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And so you have already done some stuff, including
I got the
got your
stripes.
lift on.
Oh yeah, well all the other stuff. Yes, I do
Got it.
have my Iron Man Pro Cell Foam 2.5 inch lift on.
I'm sorry, but and this isn't a knock on
Here
you
we go.
or Iron Man in general, but Pro Cell Foam
Yes.
just sounds like you jammed foam blocks
There,
under your
if
car.
you watch some of their video, there is a piece of foam in there.
I
And
know.
it's to help with the aeration of the oil in the shocks.
It does not sound like a premium lift, in which it is.
It is.
That
It
name
is.
is not
Oh,
a good
yeah, it's
descriptor
cool.
to me.
Well,
I'm
I
sorry.
didn't name it, but I would
No,
have
in
called
all
it
fairness, your truck
something
is
else.
has got a good setting height right now. I like it.
Oh
and
yeah,
I'm a-
she's up
and
there.
you know that I'm a fan of tall and skinny, so those
Got the
tires
255
really look
85 tires. Yep.
good. Yeah,
An off-brand mud terrain at the moment,
yeah, and they look good.
but
they look
it's
real
sitting
good.
up there.
Yeah.
We got the Victory 4x4 front winch bumper and the super winch on there.
And brother Andy has helped.
Andy
you.
has done the biggest part to it, yes. He helped me. I mean, I helped him swap the stock gears out from 390 to 488. Wow. That was a huge difference. Night and day difference.
Do you feel the 488 is enough, or do you want to go even bigger?
I think I could have went 529s and still been okay. But this is enough to feel the difference.
Because you're not planning on doing the cab mount chops. You're running the biggest tires that you anticipate.
I don't know. I did those cab mount chops. I find that has the whole separate body mount kicked back. I could put 435s on this truck. I definitely have the clearance in the back. That's no problem. Although the guy at Nitro Gear said you should run 529s with 35-inch tires, so I might have to experiment at some point, put 35s on my 488s and see what happens.
Is the Toyota and JK bolt pattern the same?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I know
Mine's,
that. We
Ours
could have
is
checked it
6
out.
on something,
6 on 6.5, 5.5. I
Yeah.
can't remember now.
and then JK is 5 on 5.5.
Yeah, but you
Or
got
5 on
to.
4.5,
I mean,
something
you
like
got
that.
it
Old
coming
Jeep and
together
Land
good
Rover
now.
was the same,
No
that's all.
doubt.
Oh
it's
yeah, I
looking
have a
good.
bunch of lights on it. I don't have anything wired up yet
Did-
because I'm debating on
Faux
how
show.
to wire it.
Oh, okay.
I think I want one of those type of systems, not necessarily a certain brand, but the box goes under the hood. It can be wireless or it's an app on your phone. I think I just run less wires into the cab.
I enjoy my system like that.
We'll see.
Wait, the one in the truck?
Yes.
Yeah. That wasn't too hard to put in.
Oh, it was very easy.
Well,
That's
me,
the
you, and
same
Sammy
one.
messed around one night, and I mean, wasn't even really working hard. And
The hardest part was because of the location that I put it in my truck was having to take a portion of the dashboard center console out to get the switch
Yeah.
panel where I wanted it.
yeah,
But other than that, it was
I have-
so easy.
Got some old Hella 500s up on the rack on the cap. There's some new Baja Designs S1s I think I got for the bumper. And I have the, when I bought my lift kit, Iron Man threw in a set of big Kahuna ditch lights. So those are mounted, but I just don't have anything wired yet. So
yeah. No,
We're
it's
getting
coming along good. It looks great.
thank you,
Looks
thank you.
great. So after we get done with the FJ,
Knife stickers. I might just build this one other coil for Sammy and then start stickering.
I told him he was allowed to.
We'll see.
yeah, well, me and him, I'm a good wrench hander.
He knows how to do it. I just brought in a little bit different tool
Yeah.
to work a little better. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what works.
But having the gears put in, Andy and you spent a couple nights getting that together, and that turned out really good.
That was a lot of work. I've
Yeah.
never done gears before. Excuse me. I've never helped do gears before.
You were an active participant.
Oh yeah, yeah. I popped the
turned the
pumpkins
wrench or
out of
two.
the.
I got to screw one bolt in because I got a skinny, scrawny arm.
LT did great. There is
One bolt.
bolt on the front diff that holds a bracket that holds vacuum lines or breather lines or a little bit of both for the front differential of a third gen Tacoma. There was no way Andy was getting his meat hook up in there. I
No.
couldn't get to it from my angle, and LT's like, I got this. Brrr, with his ratchet fingers, and he had
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, no, it worked out really good.
That was
Andy
great.
knows his stuff about gears. He's done my Jeep. He's done his.
Oh yeah, he did Gear
His
Master.
International, right?
Yep.
And he's done Scott's Tacoma now. Sammy and Grant are in line.
Yeah.
And then, are you gearing the Land Rover, or are you running? What are you running?
Well,
on
I got a anti-lock or a auto-locking differential, but it's already complete, so I can just plug it in. But ultimately, I would like to re-gear and get air lockers when I have some more money.
right on.
That the Rover though has third member dropouts like my rear.
Oh, okay.
You can do them right on the bench. You know, not that any monkey can do it, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's easier than the IFS.
Yeah,
and
I
the
wouldn't have
Toyota.
to take the whole truck up there. I could just take the third members out and take them up to
Oh, really?
Andy's
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
do it
just-
on the bench.
yeah.
set
Show up
put
with
them
two
in
dips.
myself.
Yeah, correct.
Oh, right on.
We had to tear apart the front end pretty good.
But I did
Yeah.
find a company in Utah that will sell you a complete third member with the gears already all installed with the lockers and the heavy duty axle shafts that match everything.
Right.
And
Dig it.
they just mail it to you and you put it all in. So I wouldn't even need Andy if I went that route.
So, what's an update on the Land Rover right now?
Biggest update on the Land Rover is that we have scheduled shop time with Andy, and we are taking the frame up there to do all of the finish welding on the frame extension, the rear cross member, and the outriggers to get all that stuff squared away. And once that is done, it is final assembly and wiring.
Sounds good. I like the
Very
way that's coming
excited.
along.
So I've been desperately using all the extra money that I have to buy little things like fuel line, brake lines, wires,
Yep.
connectors, all the necessary tools that I need to make that all happen.
Right on. Yeah, my project, the next thing's going in the Jeep, and I've had the truss now for a while, but we just didn't have the time to put it on when we put the gears in. So I got to truss the front, and then we got new axles to
This
go
is
in
your
the front.
attempt to
This is
making a
JK.
Super Dana 30, right?
Huh?
This is your attempt at making the Super Dana 30?
Yeah. So we got the axles, got the truss for that. I actually just got a Poison Spider diff cover to go on while we're doing it. We're going to change the gear
Dig it.
oil. It's time.
And
So
change
front and
your
back.
diff lube.
Yeah, we're going to change diff
Yeah.
fluid. I'm sorry. Front and rear on that. And that project is going to be done. I'm really excited about that. And then the only other projects I have remaining, Sam and I were talking about this yesterday. I wanted to get my Tom Woods drive shaft for the rear because I have the front end. What else I tell you? Axles for the rear. And we got to get the sliders on. Build the sliders and get them on.
Sweet.
And then I'm going to call it done for a while.
That
kind of.
the
Yeah,
next
you're going to be in maintenance mode.
Yeah.
We got to
Next
get you
guy
some of
that-
your rust.
the
I
next
know.
guy that owns that is gonna love it.
Oh yeah.
As soon as
What?
you trade it in on the Hemi Wrangler.
No. I know. I'm gonna no.
That's
no.
still going to be his
Say
daily
he's
driver.
getting
The Hemi
the
Wrangler is going to be his
And then the
overland
wife
kayaking
said
vehicle.
no.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Jeep did
but,
come out with the Hemi, and I do like that a lot. But I'm gonna. What? Why can't I have both?
You
Huh?
can,
Why-
I
just kidding.
suggested
I
you
just
have
kidding.
both.
Yeah,
Nobody said that.
Yeah.
They can park in the garage next to the hot rod.
that's right.
Wow. that was-
Sweet.
Hey,
think
that
that was
wasn't
a
a dig.
No,
no, the hot
no,
rod's
no.
going home.
Sounds
Because he's
like
not
Going home.
driving it every day. They're
Going
going to
home.
be beautifully
guess.
parked in his well-done garage.
Yeah. Nick, update.
Well, I have some maintenance stuff I got to get after because Sam told me to. So I have some.
There's
rust
not going to be any
issues that
body
I gotta-
panels left.
I got to take care of. But lately, I have, like we said earlier, I've been looking at the new Broncos. Sam is convinced that I should get the Badlands edition. I like the Wild Track a little better, but
Which one has the Sasquatch package?
Any
the
of
Wild
them.
Track.
No,
So does
Okay.
the Badlands.
any of them.
You can get it
Yeah.
on any of them.
That's an option.
Are you going two-door or four-door?
I think 4,
And
He's a family man. He
V6
has to go for.
or four-cylinder.
6.
Yeah.
6 would be the preference. Definitely want the Sasquatch package thing. That seems
Going
super
manual
cool.
or automatic?
Can't have
Boy,
Sasquatch
I'm
without
really
the auto.
tempted to go manual, but yeah, you gotta
6
have
plus 1.
You gotta have. It's gotta be automatic for the Sasquatch.
It does. Unfortunately,
So,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I'm-
that's.
I'm
10-speed
okay.
automatic. Still going to get good gas mileage.
I'm okay with an
Oh
automatic.
yeah, that'd be fine.
But I'm thinking.
Does,
You can't-
does your wife know how to drive a stick?
Yeah, red body though with a white top.
There are
Mm.
many
That'd be
new things on there you cannot get if you don't get the automatic.
Oh yeah.
You can't get that one pedal drive,
Mhm.
and you can't get the tire dig, whatever they call it, when the
Yeah.
inside tire steers or turns slower. Got to have the automatic.
Oh, you mean like that cutting brake thing?
Yes.
Yeah, the
That's okay.
electronic
That,
cutting.
I love that. I love that.
That's
I am
an
a fan
industry
of this
first,
truck.
I'm pretty
It is
I
a
mean,
sure.
good
you know,
looking
with
truck.
The Wild Track,
Oh,
you get
yeah.
the front and the rear lockers already in there. I mean, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
No, it's
And
You
there's
will-
going to be room for 37s.
You will
There is-
instantly become king of the mountain. You roll up in that bad boy.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
how
That's
badass
pretty
would
sweet.
The knife stickers look on there though.
oh,
Oh,
totally,
they
dude.
look
Awesome.
killer on that.
We'd have to get white to match the roof.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
That it would be.
So
Wait,
it'll
what do you
it'll
want?
be
A red
nice.
body?
It will be.
Red body, white top, like
You
one
know
of
how
the old
retro
ones.
that
With
would
white
look?
stickers. That'd be
Yeah.
kind of cool.
That'd
Right.
be neat.
I think Mike should quickly draw that up in Photoshop somehow, and just to give us a rough idea.
Photoshop, so
I'll make
you-
him do all my vehicles, and just so I can get
Did
an
you
idea.
reserve it
yeah,
yet? Get on the
yeah.
reserve.
I'm
You only need
thinking about
$100
it.
down.
I'm thinking about it.
What
Do
are you
it.
waiting for?
Do it.
So you
We'll see.
a cool brand new Bronco with retro red and white. That would be.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome.
And not gonna lie, part of it was the picture on their website. They have an old one that had the red and white top on it.
Oh,
and
really?
We both just really like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
They're-
I'm
They're pretty sweet.
guessing there's not going to be in the very distant future when people are going to have accessories that bring it back to the old original look.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I think
Hmm.
No doubt. It's a good truck, man. They did a good job.
Like,
yeah,
what
you
do
guys,
like what?
because it's going to
Like
force all the
dashboard?
manufacturers
Well,
to
I
build
was
us cool
thinking
stuff.
like the old style fender flares could go on there, an older grill.
Oh, well, I'm sure there'll be aftermarket.
Yeah,
Goodies.
but I mean,
Oh,
just
you know
to
what? If they
kind of
had that bolt-on look for
Yeah,
the old
that
fender
retro
flares,
date.
right?
Retro-
Right. That would
How about
be
the
kinda
door
cool.
inserts from the old Baja Bronco
Yeah.
or something? Those
Yeah.
fiberglass.
although
That would
those
be neat.
cutaway doors are pretty sexy.
Did the old
I-
the old Broncos, the front window didn't fold, right? They were all solid.
Fold?
No, they
Yeah.
rolled
I
up
mean
and
the
down.
windshield?
There you
Yeah, the
go.
windshield.
No,
No.
I don't think so.
No, they were straight up. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Nick's showing
Yeah.
us a retro photo now.
Yeah,
That's a
white walls,
first gen-
hubcaps. Love it.
Bronco
Love
with the
it.
kind of lower rear wheel wells that
Yeah.
everybody cut out, and it's red with a white top. It's pretty slick.
Yeah, I like
And
it.
what is that, like a
It says
1960?
1966 on the plate.
Yeah.
Well, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, was that like a late 60s
But
Scotty
see how
trailer?
that's got a
it's
white
towing?
grill on it?
Yeah.
Even if you took the, stock
grill and
grill
painted it
out
white.
and
I think
plasta
that would be
dipped it white, I think you
Yeah.
could really make it look
Agreed.
That'd be cool.
cool.
Well, look how much my Jeep changed when we did the plastic dip on the grill and flat
It wasn't
black.
hard at all.
No, it wasn't hard, but it looks so
Yeah.
different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks way
And
better.
even just doing like your emblems and your antenna
Yeah,
that were
doing
all
the
silver, and we
blackout
did
thing to
those
it.
as
yeah,
black.
that worked out really good.
So far, I just plastic dipped the V6 badge on the tailgate. I'm gonna do it all though. Looks better.
So are
Chrome
you
don't get you home, baby.
are you gonna just bail on the TJ now or what?
No. I plan on keeping that one forever, basically, till she blows up. So
Because you got the rack to go on.
I do.
He's selling it.
Yeah, you don't want
I
the rack.
don't know yet. I haven't decided one way or the other yet. I have a very nice roof rack for it, but it won't fit in my garage, and I really want to keep that car in my garage. And see,
I know.
they're
Turn in
doing
your
this-
man card.
Whiz.
I
They're
have
just mad 'cause I
never had a
refuse to
car that
lift
fit
my
in a
Jeep.
garage. Never. Never had a car that fit in a garage.
Oh.
Since I've bought my own vehicles. Never had a car that fit in a garage.
What
I
about
don't
the
know
Porsche?
that I have either.
It's not mine.
The Porsche fits.
Porsche fits.
The Porsche's not mine.
It's
We're
an
going car shopping on Saturday,
it's
so
an
the Porsche
extended
might be
rental.
going away sooner than
What?
I think.
Uh-oh.
Go for a
Uh-oh.
ride in the Porsche while
Wait
you
a minute.
can.
What's on your short list?
Oh, not me, my mother.
Bronco?
Oh, your mom. Oh, okay. I thought
Oh,
you.
she's
But my
trading
short
it in,
list, my friend that has a car dealership has my dream truck other than the color sitting
All
on the
other
used car
things that
lot.
You mentioned to me this morning that you hated about
But
it.
no, it's not that I hate them.
He
They're
did
just
rattle
not
off a list, didn't he?
not things that I would jump at.
What,
Still
do
cool.
tell.
It's a 1-ton Ram crew cab
Right.
in the Laramie package.
Right.
Oh, I like those.
But the one he has is black on black on black.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing if you don't have yellow dogs.
After about 8 seconds, the truck is dirty.
Oh.
It'd be all right.
And it has the Ram boxes, which I'm not
You're
a
gonna get
huge.
Carhartt covers for
Is that
everything
thing on
anyway.
the?
The sides of the
Yeah.
tailgates that open. So you can't do
Yeah,
a soft
maybe I'm
top or
low
you
down.
can't do a camping.
Well, you can. You just can't use it.
Yeah, but you lose a lot. It's like one or the
Yeah.
other
Is
kind
it
of
a
thing.
Hemi or a diesel?
It's a diesel,
6.4 Cummins.
6.7 Cummins,
6.7.
and it's a mega cab, which
Well, there you go.
Mega
don't hate
cab.
it, but don't necessarily need the extra 6 inches behind the seats either.
Huh. Good deal. Take it and run.
So we might be talking to him next weekend when we go up there.
Right on. Right on. So, Sammy, what's your update on?
Oh man,
On
I hope
which-
everyone brought a lunch.
Yeah,
This is
Which
gonna take a
car,
while.
though? You got to
Start at the top and work your way
pick
down.
one.
Hey, Andy, if you're listening, take a drink of water, take a breath, let your blood
Or
pressure come
drink
down a little
whiskey.
bit. Sam's going to talk about the 4 builds that he's not building.
But don't worry, yeah, he's not building the FJ, even though they're putting those springs
Yeah.
in.
Well, once you lift your Jeep, I'll pick one vehicle to build. How about that?
Ooh.
For a barrel.
All right, then. Leave me be. Anywho, pick one.
Well, no, you go ahead.
Well, the
Start at the
FJ's here.
top.
I think you should talk
We
about
know
it.
we're lifting the FJ.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we're lifting the FJ.
Actually, you just did some lighting not too long ago to that, too, with the switch panel and stuff. That turned out good.
Yeah, I did a...
And adding a front bumper in a little while to the FJ, right?
Well, now that we got everything I'm doing to the FJ knocked out of the way, let's move on to another car.
Wait, you forgot
You
the
want someone else
tires.
to do that, too?
You want to
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about the tires I bought?
Oh, yeah, you getting tires? I didn't know what size you
Tires.
bought.
Did you
What'd
get
you get?
5 tires?
I
No,
got
just
4.
4.
I
So you're
will,
gonna have
don't worry.
that baby spare. You know, you lose
Is
points
it my
for that.
turn to talk?
No.
We
Somebody
will,
unplug his mic.
we
He's
will
gonna be
talk for
mean.
you.
Anywho, 255 80 17s, which is the same size tire as yours, just in a 17-inch rim.
255, 80,
Yeah.
17. Who the heck makes that?
Cooper, Discover,
That's an oddball.
What's
Dig it.
ST
Is that-
Max,
What's the actual
Oh,
Max? Like
oh yeah. The
They're
ST
the-
Max.
33 by 10.
True
Yeah,
33
they're pizza
True
cutters. They're
33.
tall skinnies.
by
That's cool.
1050 or
It's
what?
the same
10
tire that's on his truck, just for a 17-inch rim.
So how
Yeah.
wide are they?
10.4, I told you.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, same as mine,
like it.
basically.
So is yours a true 33 then?
It's 33.1, I think,
Yeah.
technically. Yeah.
I like you got some nice looking stuff right now. You did well, son.
Thank you, thank you.
You did good.
It's going to get better. As soon as I get
The Land
decals
Rover's
on
going to
it.
get 34 10.5s when it's all done.
Yeah,
Who makes them?
dig it.
It's a metric size, but it measures out to be 34 10.5.
I like it. Well, Sam, was that all you have to say?
Tell us about the Lincoln.
Didn't really say much.
Well, I mean, I don't know what all you're building on. You know,
The truck I'm
FJ.
not building, I'm not doing a whole lot to the truck I'm
that's
not
pretty
building.
much it, huh?
Until I find something else.
Are you
going
going
to
to put some rust encapsulating paint
Nope.
in your hitch?
Doesn't bother me in the slightest.
For those of you who would like to know, we were in there with a flat file the other day
Yeah.
trying to make a bike
jeez.
rack fit.
It's old, okay? It lived in New York.
We had
Give
to
me a
hit
break.
it with a hammer multiple times.
Fit.
Oh.
And a farrier's
How
file.
hard was
Eventually
it to
fit.
get back out? I never
Mike
did
pulled
that.
right back out.
Yeah, really? Because it was hard going in, so
You
I was
tied it to a
thinking.
flagpole.
Jiggled in the back of my truck for 5 days to make
Yanked.
it loosen things up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
that's probably good
But
for
you
it.
did have the Harv for the whole weekend.
The what?
The what?
HARV, heavily accessorized recreational vehicle.
Yeah, the overloaded truck with the bad springs.
Well,
You are right.
That was
Sweet.
a very overloaded vehicle.
It had 2 bikes, 2 kayaks.
2 kids, way too much camping
One
stuff.
kid.
Yeah.
One
One
kid.
kid.
No, you, 2.
Ball
I
tires.
don't know. We had the tan Tacoma loaded down pretty hardcore for an expo.
Oh, yeah. 4 adults.
Four
adults,
guys,
the bed of
a
the truck
completely full
No,
Princey
you
rack.
talked when it was my turn. I get to talk
Oh,
now.
sorry. Go ahead, Sammy.
Wow.
Tell us.
4 people.
Yeah.
Bed of the truck was full of stuff. And the spot in between me and Ty in the back seat. And we were towing the fully loaded camper trailer.
Right.
And those 4 people weren't necessarily little.
Yeah. We didn't have any
That's
under.
not fair to Ty Sprinkle. The rest
Well,
of us
Ty-
fatties.
He's
come
Ty
tall.
on.
was the lightest
Ty
one in
was
the
the
truck.
lightest.
Ty
for sure.
is a smaller dude. I mean,
Yeah.
he's
Yes, but
compact.
he's not 5 foot tall. He's
No.
tall. He's just not chubby like us.
That was a miserable ride in the back seat of that truck.
I'm sorry, but
For
See,
you.
The year that
And Ty.
Why would Ty? He had plenty of room, probably.
Ty was in the back seat.
he had his
What'd you
knees
do?
up
Push
against
all
his
the
ears.
stuff on his side?
Bird Feet and Pappy there were up front.
he means Mike and Scott. For those of you who
Wow.
are wondering what the heck he's
You're
talking
just
When
about.
we
mad
go
that I can pick up a
undercover-
golf ball with my
No,
feet.
When we go
Yeah,
undercover,
the
those are our
golf
code
ball
names.
Screams when you pick it up because it's like, oh my God, what is that thing?
You remember Starsky and Hutch? Well, we have Pappy and Crow Feet, or whatever you say.
Bird feet.
Bird feet.
Well, that's pretty much all our truck bills. Are you going to tell them about anything going on with the Tacoma?
What about the Lincoln? Let's talk about the Lincoln.
The
Yeah, when are we
Lincoln's not
getting the
getting
new-
anything.
Lincoln's
The
getting
Lincoln
a
got
car cover.
detailed.
The
Well,
Lincoln
Yes,
got
yeah,
a,
got
the
cleaned.
Lincoln got a full-on detail, and now
Light
she's
cover.
under a car cover in the
Spec us.
driveway.
Spec us. What year is it?
It's a 1990 Lincoln Town Car,
With
Old person car.
54,000 miles.
Original.
and a
A
Landau.
Landau top.
Oh, jeez. That-
Aftermarket.
Aftermarket.
Yeah,
Market
that was
back.
added
I have
after
the paperwork
fact,
from when my great uncle,
which I have
had the top put
never
on.
seen done. I've seen people rip them off and paint the hood, but not add one.
Yeah, I had one.
That's crazy. It looks nice.
What
I mean, it
race would that
fits.
thing be good for?
It is crazy.
Cannonball.
Gambler 500.
It is
Gambler
way
500.
too nice for a Gambler 500.
Yeah, I agree.
If it wasn't so
It
nice,
depends
I
if
would
you wanna
drive it
keep
every
it.
day.
That's your Sunday go to meeting car, right?
That car screams boggers.
No. It screams, leave me the way I am and drive me.
Headers
Loggers
right
and a
out the
sawzall.
hood.
When Sam takes his girlfriend to prom, he's
Is
gonna
it a
look
solid
real
rear
good in
axle?
that ride.
Wow.
Is that a solid rear axle
Bam.
car?
Yeah.
Bam, bam.
Stop touching. I don't want you
Is it?
touching.
What's in it? What's
Yeah.
what's the donk?
What?
It's a 5.0 Mustang engine.
Yeah, it's a
Booyah.
5.0.
Bam,
Nice.
bam.
Is it really?
And it has automatic climate control, heating, and air conditioning.
I kid. That is a very nice car.
Hey,
Oh, it's
speaking of
plush. Very
Mustangs, did you
plush.
see the new Shelby stuff?
Mm,
Like the stupid fast?
no, I got
Mustang.
Broncos on the brain and Tacomas.
Yeah, the Broncos are
blah,
kind of
blah.
overshadowing
I
it,
didn't
but
see
that
it.
is like
What's
stupid
with the
fast.
Mustang?
Hey,
I
you
didn't-
guys
All
want to
those.
talk to the rest
Hey,
of the group?
hey,
Or?
we can't hear a word you're saying. All we're hearing is, hey, you want to hear
Are you
No,
on
I
your
was asking-
CB?
I was asking Scott about if the Mustang. If it's
Breaker,
still
breaker,
going.
soul
ask the
shaker.
rest
Yeah.
of the group. We're on a
pretend like we're
podcast.
actually all here.
Okay, the two non-hot rod guys. Let me just ask them. Hey, have either one of you seen the new Mustang?
Absolutely. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
They have no
I don't
idea.
think
I
so.
was watching some footage the other day of track day.
Yeah, they're
with
like
it.
stupid
I've seen
fast.
some pictures, actually.
The GT500's pretty sexy.
I'll
Yeah,
have
I
to
think
look.
they're going to start rivaling the Dodge guys. Why y'all?
That's hardcore because they
because-
got it
That's
nailed.
like, see, I would say that the Mustang is closer to the Corvette than it is to the
It's a
Dodge
pony
guys.
car.
Yeah.
It is, but like the Corvette, the Mustang, both to me, those seem like legit road race street cars. The Mustangs all pretty much seem like I'm only worried about going in a straight line for a quarter of a mile.
You mean Challenger?
I don't know about
Yeah, but
that.
see,
well,
back
maybe
in the-
not
wait,
back
Even
in
the
day.
Charger, really.
But well, now wait a minute. The Challenger of old was a
Not handling
yeah,
well,
like the
70s
AAU
muscle car,
cars.
right?
Well, I know. I'm just saying that like they were, the Mustang, the pony car stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had your Challengers,
yeah,
your Cudas.
right in there. Yep.
You
yep,
had
yep.
your.
But none of the muscle cars really went turny very well.
No, they did
They
that
still raced 'em.
circuit. Yeah, they,
They still
did the
did,
Trans Am
yeah,
circuit
SCCA
and stuff.
stuff
They
and,
had the
yeah,
Trans,
Trans
Ams,
Am
the
series, yeah.
Camaros. They ran.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
whole pony car thing. See, the Vet to me never fell into that. The Vet was kind of like its own thing. Which, believe me, who doesn't want a Corvette? They're awesome. I mean, that'd be
63 and a half split window.
awesome. And I would take any of them.
I know
ain't
none of
taking
you
all
can
the
see what
80s.
Nick and I are searching over here.
No idea.
But
You're on your
before-
doing your
before
own
you get
thing.
that far. The one car that I would love to own in this life,
Yeah.
1967 Shelby GT 500
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Ah, yes, the Eleanor.
And-
his Nicolas Cage movie stuff.
For me, it is the 1961 Ferrari GT California.
What they
You
make
know,
5
there's
of
only like
those?
50
Not
of those
very
in
many,
existence,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
But they are so cool.
Well, you should pick something else or build a kit car. You could build a kit car.
You had a Cavalier. We could have used it, I'm sure.
Yeah, right.
Cut the roof off
Saw
it.
all-
roof
there you go.
off.
It was already red.
The dipstick was already rusty.
Yeah. Well, yesterday when I was, I get every now and then barn finds will come up on my Facebook, and someone had on there a 69.5 4-speed bench seat 6-pack Roadrunner in blue. Okay, mine was green on green.
And you're not in the
This
car
is a
right
barn
now.
find.
Why?
Wait a minute. This was rustier than my 6-pack Roadrunner. The bid at the time I looked at it was $73,000. I sold my 6-pack Roadrunner for
That's
about
why he's not in it
$5,200
right now.
back in 1991.
Yeah.
Not good, buddy.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, well.
It hurt. It hurt a little when I
A
saw that.
Roadrunner, speaking of Roadrunners, a Roadrunner just popped up on Facebook Marketplace.
What year?
68, round marker lights. Bench seat, 4-speed.
Right.
Looks fantastic. It only has 45,000 miles or something
Oh,
on it.
wow.
It was 41 grand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I believe
That's a
it.
bargain.
I thought,
383 car.
not that I have that in my back
And
pocket.
you're
but
not
yeah.
in that car right now because
He doesn't own the car he's in now.
Shut up,
Sorry.
Michael Henniger.
I didn't
that's cool
didn't
stuff.
think it was
Yeah.
gonna go that way.
Whiz.
You opened the door.
There's
to my
my-
segment with
Thanks,
that.
Sam.
Open
I'm
the door and
sorry.
he slams
You guys
it on
playing
you like
these?
a mouse
I'll
trap.
lob it up. You hit it out of the park.
Hey, you want to race for pinks?
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
wait.
So, hey, the upcoming Not Blade show, so the virtual Blade vault that we got going on, what are we going to have kind of hanging out in that? I know we're going to put some stag stuff together because
Well, we're
we
going to
talked
have
about that.
lots of cool stuff.
We're going to have some bolstered knives.
Some bolster knives. Some
We're going to have some stag knives.
guarded.
We're going to
right?
have some
Maybe.
guarded
Next
I
knives.
heard something maybe about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There
I can't
could
wait
be,
for the stuff that's going to be on the Powerhouse Only show.
Oh, yeah.
Mind
If you are a
blowing.
Podhouse member, there could be things in there. Well, I don't know if I should
All I
even
can
say.
say is you're going to want to
This-
break
I'd
open
just
your
stop
piggy
there.
banks for this one.
Okay.
I saw
Yeah.
some Damascus pieces floating around a little bit ago. Just
What?
Throwing that
He said the D
down.
word.
He did.
Hold on.
I would
Hold
drain
on.
your children's college funds and
They're not gonna
inheritance.
need 'em.
You might need to for some
Yep.
of these.
I think it's going to be a good show, though.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I always
Oh,
get
yeah.
I
excited for the
heard
Blade
some
show
clicking
stuff.
noises earlier. I don't know what that was about.
You never know. So we got a lot going on.
It's probably one
But-
of those knives that are broken.
You know, but between we got a lot of cool knives coming up, regular stock stuff that we're working on all the time for our dealers, and you know, catching up on some of our orders because we were off for 2 months. You know, just like everyone else dealing with the whole COVID thing, and now
Yep.
we're getting back, and it's it's been a little bit slower process than I expected. I think to
What?
you know, like
Getting
getting
back, I
to
thought
the
we've
normal.
been jamming pretty good.
Huh?
It's
think we've
been a
been
learning
cruising
curve,
right
that's
along
for
here.
sure.
Yeah, but it's slower because we don't have the whole crew back yet. So it's kind of like we're still at a little bit downsized pace.
Yeah,
I
but
feel.
I
Yeah.
thought quota was okay, and
Yeah, I know we're doing fine.
I thought we were doing
Just,
pretty good.
You know, just it's still the world's not quite right back to normal. So I guess we're gonna get what we get, right?
That's
So,
well,
but
be
we're happy.
happy that we're doing what we're doing.
Dude, I am thrilled. Look at
I
this.
know. I'm just saying.
I'm smiling, and I got this hologram.
And
I mean,
we're
the
putting
Trans
lift
Am
on later.
dashboard
Yeah,
sticker.
we're putting the lift on later
What
tonight.
could
Putting a
you
lift
even
kit on.
remotely be upset about today?
So,
I'm not. I'm quite happy today.
right on.
I
So
think you
there.
should be excited because you're actually closer to the door in your new parking spot.
He's got
There
a
you go.
point.
He really
Yeah.
does. You should keep that in mind before you go.
You should stick her
You
up
got
the
a bad
back of your
hip. Going
truck.
up and down
Well,
a grade is not good for you.
I might. Oh, I've already thought about letting Mr. Barbie Jeep keep the spot and me going right there.
letting me keep the spot.
Just park kind of
Yeah.
sideways.
I think I would say
Maybe.
it's fair, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but
You're wrong.
4 out of 5 days I'm here before him. So
Perhaps you should challenge him to a test of grip strength.
Day. And who's bringing coffee?
please, God,
a test
no.
of grip strength.
Please
Oh,
no.
I
no.
wonder who would win that
Stop
one.
crushing
Give him
my
the part.
land.
Shall
give him the
I go
parking
get the
space.
block?
Sam, should Sam fetch
First
the
Well-
block?
person to raise the block of steel off
luckily,
the
there's
table
no video
left-handed
with this
Realize
podcast,
our
so-
poor listeners have no idea what we're talking
That's
about,
fine.
right? Okay, just checking.
Please
This-
reference the Virtual Knife Academy from earlier today.
Well, there's a big
This
steel
is
block
gonna be a
that's
completely different day.
really heavy. Really heavy.
Okay, it's a hunk of steel, maybe 4
big.
inches
Let's
wide,
just go with big.
6 or 7 inches tall,
Approximately 50 pounds.
15
I don't know.
inches
We don't
long.
know.
It is just a big old hunk
You
of
math
steel.
off.
Man,
I
it's
feel
gotta
like
be more
it-
than
I
And
that.
I
think it
think
was
it's
about 50
heavier.
pounds.
No, I think it's heavier.
Yeah, I think it's heavier than 50.
50 pounds wouldn't be a problem.
We got a
70?
Why don't you go get it and weigh it later?
It's
Sam?
heavy.
We said we're not allowed to
Because
put it on
Mom
the
said
scale.
no.
Said
We had
no,
it
put
sitting
on the
here
scale.
on the dining room table in the workshop, and we were trying to lift it with 2 hands, just grabbing it from the top and grip strengthening it and lifting it straight up.
Yeah.
And we all did
Scott
it
pulled a
to different
Scott hurt
degrees
himself.
of success. And then one of these smart-ass guys said, "Ooh, let's try and do it one-handed."
That was me.
And then he lifted it up to his armpit with one hand, and I
He just
couldn't-
walked right over to the table like he owned the place and lifted it up
Then,
one-handed.
then Sam did it.
I don't know
LT and
about that.
I
It was a
could
struggle.
not. So then LT and I did it with one hand, but we both did it, and then we could do it. So
Yeah.
whoop-de-doo.
And
That's
Mikey
cheating.
did it too. All of
Well,
those guys
Mike
got
has monkey
forearms
strength.
and
He
they're
can-
power lifters.
That's different.
And Sam's deadlifts like 300 now, and
Yeah.
So it's you know. It
And
is what it
apparently
is.
Nick was born this way.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So
I
he
don't know what to
says.
tell you
He
about
has
it.
those
Because his
thigh
mother
arms.
shot
They're
up
not
steroids.
forearms.
Yeah, he has
Lift.
thigh arms.
Thigh arms, not forearms.
Look
Hey,
at these
you're the one that
muscles.
said you wanted to measure them.
Yeah. So there you have it. But all right. Well,
All
hey,
right.
I hope you guys enjoyed our day of just kind of sitting around chatting. We definitely have topics from time to time. We enjoy doing the shack. We wanted to throw a shack in there. Remember, the Blade show was canceled, so we're going to go a different direction and have a virtual
August
Blade
7th,
Ball.
August 8th.
August 7th and August 8th of 2020.
Or join the Pound House for more
Yeah.
information.
Yeah, join the PH, man. Get on the Pound House, hang out with us. We got a lot
It's
of cool
$20
stuff
a year,
going on.
monthly giveaways, yearly giveaways. The forum and all its topics. Typically, we have a camp out. We didn't do that this
Yep.
year.
So we hope you enjoy what we have to talk about. Sometimes we just like to get together and talk, but this is truly what we do when we're not working is we talk about what
Is
You
razz
just heard.
each other about our vehicles.
yep. And
Who
then we
can
just
lift the
keep
hunk
going.
of steel?
I'm so thankful that I am on the periphery because I have been working on the Land Rover, but it's not done yet.
For 7
Oh, now wait a
years.
minute.
7 years.
Wait a
That's
minute.
true.
He says he's
7
on the periphery. Okay.
Well, I don't get the
That's a lie.
everyday jokes that y'all
That's
get.
because we.
That's
ran
because you
out
don't
of
drive yours to
material.
work.
Because we've been ragging you for 7 years.
I know you've gotten it all out of your
7
system.
Everyone else has got less time in
years.
it.
I never said
Except
this
for
was
your
going to be a
hot rod.
fast
You know
project.
the
Hey,
memes where
leave
it's
a
the
guy's hot rod
skeleton
out of
and
it.
it's the guy that died waiting for X. Well, that's all of us
Hey.
waiting for Mike's Land
In
Rover.
those same 7 years, I have worked on my truck while it sat next to someone's hot rod who has never.
Wow.
I'm
been
over here
touched.
being
See how it
quiet.
is? He's trying to
I'm being
deflect
quiet.
it all
I
right
tore it
back on.
apart. I took it apart.
Mm-mm.
Yes, you
We
did.
did.
Okay.
And then it sat.
And
Now
am I
wait a
not
minute.
working on
wait,
it now?
Wait,
Ish?
wait.
You're
There's a
working
real,
on it?
There's a real
I'm
simple
working on it.
solution here. Wait,
I'm
no.
working on
He
the
bought some
garage.
parts
No,
for
you
it.
started it.
4 years ago.
No.
Do you
You
remember
started.
when he brought the Land Rover back from New Mexico?
Yes, I
and
do.
you remember what he said, how long it was going to be until he had it running as his daily driver?
No.
Because I do.
How long?
How long?
2 years.
I hope
I
for
do
2 years.
remember when it came back from New Mexico, it ran. Scott immediately
Crashed
got it
into a
hung up out
hillside.
back.
I
We
don't
had to
remember
pull
that.
it out with a
Jeep.
Jeep.
I
Oh, don't
remember
worry,
that.
I have video.
That was an epic moment, by the by.
Was that the fat
Oh,
guy
I
with
love
the
coming
shovel?
around
That
the
wasn't
corner and
Scott.
seeing
I don't
Scott
remember
there
that.
all with a shovel trying to dig that Land Rover out. That was
Oh, that was
hilarious.
good times.
I wanted
Buried
to
up
see
to
what
its
the
axles.
diesel
Put the
would
winch
do.
on
That
it.
was sad.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
was-
my first time that the Land Rover got stuck, it was saved by a Cherokee.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna live that down.
Nope.
No, it was great. I loved
Sure
it.
aren't.
Loved every
wasn't
moment
even
of pushing the
driving.
winch,
Yeah, it wasn't
winch
really
button.
his fault.
It was
I
yours,
was the
though.
passenger, though.
See, that's what you get for playing.
Good
All right, guys,
times.
thanks for tuning in. Check
Okay.
out all the old shacks, and we're going to have a bunch of new stacks coming at you. Tune into our virtual shows. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram. Check the website. Call the shop. Talk to my wife. She's glad to talk to you.
She'll
If you're looking
sell you
for
something.
any cool knives, we always got something going on. And we
That's
definitely have a
sweet.
lot of going on right now. And we like to sit around, have fun, drink coffee, build trucks, talk about knives, guns, camping, you name it. That's what we do. Thanks for tuning in. LTWK brings you the shack every now and then when we get around to making an episode.
That's so vague.
I'd love
Yet
to
so
tell you it was
accurate.
once a week.
We
So
haven't talked about guns in a while. We should maybe
yeah,
do
we got to
that
do a
next
gun
time.
episode coming up. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. God bless you, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
See ya.